Jennifer Pan spent years lying to her strict parents. When that web of lies fell apart, she concocted a shocking plan of revenge that would change everyone's lives around her.
That's where this whole thing went wrong, okay?
Growing up outside of Toronto, Jennifer was raised by Bic Pan and Han Pan, Vietnamese immigrants who first came to Canada as political refugees.
The Pans led a very disciplined and frugal life, but lived in a nice house and drove 2 luxury cars.
As the older child of 2, Jennifer felt pressure from her parents to excel.
His daughter, he wanted to be a doctor.
From the age of 4, Jennifer was in piano and figure skating lessons.
And the Pan children were, by all accounts, nearly perfect.
Friends of Jennifer described Han as the classic tiger dad.
Tiger parenting is common in Asian culture. It's described as tough love, some say bordering on tyranny.
Throughout her childhood, Jennifer's parents prioritized education over everything.
Jennifer was forbidden to date boys or even attend high school dances.
In her last year of high school, Jennifer rebelled by secretly dating a student named Daniel Wong, who was forced to transfer schools when he was caught dealing drugs.
Jennifer's slipping grades would compel her to start forging report cards in high school to avoid repercussions for her parents.
When Jennifer failed 12th grade calculus, her university acceptance was rescinded, but she lied and told her parents that she'd be attending classes in the fall.
She begins to lead a double life of deception.
Accepting a new laptop from her father, Jennifer began spending her days at cafes or teaching piano lessons while she kept up her lie.
She bought textbooks. She would tell her parents about professors and exams and people in her class.
She reconnected with her ex-boyfriend, Daniel Wong.
Jennifer looked to Mr. Wong as something as a knight in shining armor.
Her parents found it strange when she claimed she'd started volunteering at a children's hospital, despite having no medical ID or uniform.
Her mom and dad got suspicious, so they followed their daughter straight to her forbidden lover, Daniel Wong.
Furious with this deception, her parents took away her laptop, her phone, and access to their cars.
Her parents basically put her on lockdown.
Now aged 22, Jennifer had the social life of an overprotected child. Jennifer spent the next 2 years working to regain her parents' trust, but deep down she was resentful.
I think at that point she had strategized to move forward to get them out of her life.
She had a plan for revenge, seeking hitmen to murder her parents, and in turn, she hoped to collect a large inheritance.
The boyfriend Daniel put Jennifer in contact with known hitmen he'd met through his drug dealing.
On November 8th, 2010, after her parents had gone to bed, Jennifer unlocked the front door of the family home.
It's the beginning of what Detective Bill Curtis describes as 18 minutes of sheer terror.
The hired assailants entered minutes later, tying Jennifer to a staircase with a shoelace before waking her parents.
What did they say when they walked in?
They asked for money.
They then led Bic and Han to the basement.
Then 5 gunshots pierced the night.
Jennifer called 911 before she was met with the cries of her father, who had miraculously survived the attack. Jennifer was taken in for questioning, and her version of events were picked apart.
How is it that they left someone unharmed to be a witness?
Investigators wondered how she could have called 911 if she had been tied up.
I'm broken and I heard shots like pops. I don't know what's happening. I'm tied upstairs.
2 days after the shooting, Hannah woke from a medically induced coma and had a different story to tell.
The issue here is this. Your dad wasn't supposed to be a witness.
After several hours of interviews, Jennifer confessed to everything.
It doesn't feel good to have secrets, does it?
No.
14 days after the attack, Jennifer Pan and Daniel Wong were arrested for the murder of Bic and the attempted murder of Han.
Jennifer, her boyfriend, and 2 of the gunmen were convicted and sentenced to life in prison.
Jennifer's brother and father later filed a court order against her, legally banning her from contacting them ever again.